especially in the stock market. All right, I think we're live. Should be live on YouTube. Let me make sure I'm live on YouTube. Oh, damn it. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a countdown. I need to get my life in order here. All right, 3 minutes. And if I get done before then I'll be done before then, but that'll be the latest. All right. All right, y'all. I'm back in the flesh. All right, I just want to make sure I'm live. I'm using my phone, so I can't check any of that stuff. This is the first time that I've done it this way. So, some little learning curve here, but let me just make sure that this is set up. Live on TikTok, live on YouTube. So I should be live on everything. Let me just pull this up. This is what I'm going to do. This. All right. Funny Gaming says hello. Hi from India. Hello. How are you? Oh, damn it. All right. That should be good. All right. Dope. So we're live on TikTok and we're live on YouTube. Picture should be good on both. I'm just trying to set this up in a way where I can manage everything. Thank you guys for your patience. So we're about to head over to the there we go. All right, cool. Bro, can I send a spreadsheet for your approval? Yes. All right, so we're going to head over here to YouTube. We got the charts pulled up right now. So I believe that the FOMC meeting starts in like 5 minutes. AGIX. Let me make sure I got the FOMC up, and then we'll look at all that stuff for like 5 minutes. So my plan is to just listen to the Fed meeting here, and then we'll go over after the Fed meeting, after they announce that, we'll look at the markets, and then we'll go over your guys' coins. All right, so what do we want? We got Yahoo. Sure, let's do Yahoo. All right. This is not live. This is live right here, though. This is me, Kevin. All right, so we're gonna cancel out of that for right now. I got that up, so we'll look at the markets for a little bit, for a couple more minutes. For a couple more minutes, we'll look at the market. All right, so we got ICP. We're live on TikTok. This is the first time that I've done it this way, you guys. So, like, I've never been able to be live on TikTok and YouTube with cameras for both. So I plan to just to give you guys like lay the foundation of what I plan to do for today. I plan to live stream the whole FOMC meeting, look at the market, see what they're doing, do all your guys' coins until the market close, and then maybe a little bit after market close. So I plan to be on here for a few hours. All right, so let's do ICP. We'll do ICP, and then we'll do AGIX, and then we're going to go back over there because it should be starting pretty soon. ICP. This isn't the right one. Oh, okay. Where'd my comment go, bro? What are you talking about? All right, ICP. I should only actually have to manage. Cool. All right, automatic rally for ICP, $9.75. If she just wants to retrace, $43. Maximum retracement level of $60. 90% of all cryptocurrencies are only going to retrace. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic, ICP, $294. All right, where's my pen? All right, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to head over to the FOMC meeting because that's about to start right now. CP. And then we're going to listen to that for a while. We're going to see what the markets do. Actually, we're going to head over there now. We're going to see what the markets do. And then after that, we're going to get into your guys' coins. We're going to live stream through the market close. So I plan to be on here for a few hours at a minimum. So I got AGIX, DAG, Matic after that, but probably not going to be able to get to your guys' coins for a minute. Cool. Let me know on TikTok. How do I send you my spreadsheet? You can email it to me. yourboyski@gmail.com. All right. So we're going to head back over here. Hopefully this is the right one. We got 1 minute. Wise. Okay. Need to find the right one here. All right, let me see what Meet Kevin is doing. What website is he on? No. Should just be Bloomberg. Brand protocol, please. All right, so it should be on right now. I don't know what in the world these Yahoos are doing. You may know what time it's. I thought it was supposed to start at 2. Maybe I'm an hour early. Let me see where he's at. What the hell? Hey, thank you for the follow. What state are you in? I'm in Tennessee. I'm on Central Time. So I might be an hour early. All right, check it out. Just let me know in the chat when Jerome Powell is on, and I'm going to flip over there. All right, we'll do your coins. We'll crank out your guys' coins until then. And I'll just check after every one or whatever. So right now, AGIX, DAG, Matic, band protocol from David on YouTube. Call PST. Oh, so it should be at 1:30 then. Okay, cool. We got 30 minutes then. We'll see what the markets are doing. That should be 2:30 Eastern time, which would be 1:30 my time. All right, cool. We got 30 minutes. We'll crank out some coins. Cambaria. And hey, I appreciate that. All right, you're going to be on do you think the market will go up or down after the announcement? It's typically like, I would say it's like Twin Towers. It's usually very volatile in both directions. It's usually like it goes very high up and then very high down, or very high down, low down, very high up. It's a very, very volatile day. So just expect the volatility. That's just how it always goes. Right now, the market has priced in a 25% basis points. And as long as we get that overall within a week, we should balance ourselves out. If we don't get that, though, either we get 0, like the markets are going to be bullish in a week or two. And if we get 5, it's going to be very bearish. I missed Maddie at H bar. All right, cool. You'll be after band. All right, let's crank out a few of these. I'm going to take this off until the meeting starts. You guys just give me a check, like in the chat, whenever are all the ISO coins a good bet if I just stick to those? I think so. You could add in Bitcoin and Ethereum, but per Fox News, it was raised 25. Did it already happen? Did I miss it? No way I missed it. Or is that just what they're expecting? Yeah, the market has a 99% chance that that's going to happen. All right, but yeah, to answer your question, so here, this is my analogy. Let me type in some of these AGIX. This is my analogy, you guys. It's like, this is my generation's version of the .com bubble. And in the .com bubble, 99% of the coins, they went to 0. Okay? 99% of the coins went to 0. However, 3% rose from the ashes, and they what website is that on? More increases as needed. Where are you seeing that? What website? 3% rose from the ashes, and they rule the world. The Amazons, the Googles, the PayPals, they ruled the world today. And what do they have different? They had government backing and they were solving real world problems today. And to me, if you were to look at what has the government backing, well, the ISO coins, because they're right on the World Economic Forum. Like, I don't need to guess who the winners are. They're telling me. All right, AGIX is already parabolic. The next level we're looking at would be 39 cents. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic, 84 cents to the top. 84. More increases as needed per POW. Where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing that? All right, we'll do DAG, and then we'll take a peek. Ooh, DAG's coming off a cliff. Market watch. Is there like a live feed yet? The Wall Street Journal. Just want to make sure I don't miss it, guys. So this is Bloomberg. Like, did he already talk? All right, let me see what they're saying real quick. All right, I don't think he's actually talked yet. If you guys can find a, I think that the markets just know what he's about to do. Look at DAG is falling off a cliff today. DAG is down. Either way, damn, DAG is down 20% on the day. Woo! Yeah, I think, okay. I just want to make sure. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. It starts at 2:30 around that time in an hour and a half, I think. Okay, dope. Cool. So I'm going to stream all the way through the market close then. Yeah. DAG is breaking below. You would like to see a bounce off of probably 4.23 cents. Volatile day. When you see wicks like this, you can have just as easy. You can see wicks to the other, like a twin tower type candle back up. So if you believe in DAG, this would be a good place to reaccumulate. As long as it doesn't get below 3.5 cents, a-okay. If it gets below that, then, well, either just keep dollar cost averaging or cut your losses. depends on your conviction on DAG. I don't hold any DAG. If she just wants to retrace, 25 cents. Maximum retracement level, 33 cents. And if DAG wants to go absolutely parabolic, $1.56. High Top Sports says, let's go. Looking good, my dude. Thank you. Thanks for all your help, bro. High Top Sports is a real one. All your Florida needs, all your sports needs, check them out. Thoughts on AI coin, Ocean Protocol, Fetch.ai. Fetch.ai has a huge following, but I've said this. My favorite AI coin is HBAR. I know it's not technically an AI coin. However, I believe that the blockchain, the Hedera network can support the growth of AI. So that's what I'll be looking at. All right, cool. I'm gonna take these off. All right. Bet. All right, let's do Matic. Then we got Band Protocol, HBAR, and then Cambia after that. I sent you the spreadsheet. The second email has the full sheet. Hit me with your opinion. Thanks, bro. I got you. After this live stream, I'll look over it and let you know my thoughts. All right, let's do Matic. Matic is a real world player, in my opinion. Major partnerships, Coca-Cola, Disney. Like, they're not in the business of losing money, I can assure you. And one of the strongest performers during the bear market. In my opinion, this is like a thing, an indicator of things to come. Upside potential, it's not going to be parabolic like some other coins. You're not going to get like a 100x out of Matic, but your downside risk is much, much lower. Sasha Swap will make us rich. Let's go. So yeah, like the biggest kept secret of the Ethereum merge, and I've said this in other live streams, but the biggest kept secret is, and let me know on TikTok if you guys stop being able to see me, because I need to just set it up in a way that this should be good right here. There we go. Hopefully that should do the trick right there. I'm trying to manage all these different things at one time. Anyways, the biggest kept secret with Ethereum is the merge to proof of stake from proof of work does not fix the gas fees. So things like Matic, things like Optimism are going to be solutions to those problems. Layer 2 projects. It's like Inception. You know, you're going another layer deep. You have more time to do transactions. All right, if she just wants to retrace, you're looking at $1.56. Maximum retracement levels on Matic, $2.08. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, price prediction is $9.58. All right, Band Protocol for my man David on YouTube. And bands back together. The bands get back together, man. All right. Cool. All right. So you already hit the automatic rally, $3.72. Kind of in a range in between 150 and 320. That would be like sort of the range you're looking at for Band Protocol currently. Now, if she just wants to retrace, which she already did during this bear market, so that's a good sign. $11.90, which 90% of all cryptocurrencies are only going to retrace. This is why I always advocate for taking profit at these retracement levels, even a little 10, 20, 50%, whatever. Maximum retracement level is $16.39. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, $80.56. All right, now we got HBAR. HBAR, I love HBAR. It's in my top 3 because of things mentioned below. Why I'm bullish on Saucer Swap, like Andy says on YouTube, is because I'm bullish on HBAR and I'm bullish on all things HBAR. Because if you look at their ecosystem, Google, IBM, LG, T-Mobile, Boeing, like these things, these companies are not in the business of losing money, I can assure you. And like HBAR already has a huge role with the military industrial complex. And like I'm telling you right now, that is a huge part of the economy. And they already have a huge role. Bro, where is HBAR? All right, let me full screen this real quick. Make sure. Okay, cool. I'm just going back and forth here. Proton, I got you. And then VAI after that for my man HR. HR in the house. All right, HBAR. Automatic rally, 8.8 cents. If she just wants to retrace, which 90% of all cryptocurrencies are only going to retrace, HBAR is in my top 3, but guess what? I will still be taking profit at the retracement level, 30 cents. Maximum retracement level, 41 cents. I will be, again, taking profit here. Now, if HBAR wants to go absolutely parabolic, you're looking at $2. Me personally, I will start dollar cost averaging heavily outside of $1. I'll start dollar cost averaging heavily. I just did Matic, $9.50 for Matic. QI Bing Q, please. All right. Send me the ticker on that. We got a few ahead of you. It makes it easier if you send both, like the ticker and the coin, if not just the ticker. That way I can crank through as many as possible. All right, Cambino or whatever it's called. This is a pair, so I'm not gonna do that one. Proton is next. Hello, man. I like your YouTube shorts. You want it, you're gonna get it. You want it, you're gonna get it. All right. Hello, bro. Can you make my gym, please? That is a refinance. I got you. All right. So right here we got Proton. Give me guys, give me a time check when we got 3 minutes out. All right. Just put threes in the chat when we get to 27. Okay. Just give me an alert so I don't get too lost in the sauce over here. UFO, please. Got you, bro. Yeah, so just give me a time check when we get 3 minutes out. All right. Retracement level for Proton 006 cents. That's the automatic rally, excuse me. Retracement level, I would take a little bit off the table here. 2.3 cents. Maximum retracement level, 3.2 cents. The yin and the yang. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, my price prediction is 16 cents. Jesus. Can I ask you about cake, please? How do you see it? I got you, brother. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Cake is like, it's pretty good. I would give cake like overall a B plus. Uh-oh. Shoot. There we go. Am I lined up with the screen on TikTok? Should be good. Let me just delete this. Hold on. Let me delete. New. Damn it. No. All right, that should be good. This is still laggy. Should be good for a little while. Five seconds. Damn it. All right, well, let's head over here. We'll fix it in a minute. This is the first time. Should be. Here we go. All right, so we'll have this up over here. Let me turn my MSI on. Maybe I need a little bit more juice. Give my computer a little bit more juice. I'm frozen now. Okay. Fuck, man. This sucks. I had it. Come on, bro. Whatever. We'll pull this down so I figure it out. I'm going to get it. Five minutes. All right. Cool. Oops. All right. We're going to try it one more time. And if I can't get it, then that's it. I'll just have to get another camera. Because I've tried this like multiple times now. And I just can't get it. All right. We had it, and then TikTok didn't like it. So window capture. Come on. Why is it like... Okay, I don't even have it. That's why. All right, last time we're going to give this a try, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just move on. You got TikTok won't get to see my beautiful face. Let me try this. Let me put it over here. Maybe it'll like that. There we go. That's so weird. All right. Dope. Now it's laggy again. All right. I think I know. I know what I need to do. It's like it wants it in the freaking frame, y'all. That's crazy. We'll do this. All right, bet. All right, well, so we got, what do we got? Probably 2 minutes. Sorry about that, you guys. This is the first time that I'm doing it this way, so we're learning together. All right, let me check YouTube, make sure that this is still good. Yep, YouTube is good. Dope. Cool. All right. We should be good then. True. Oh, Jesus. What were we on? We were on Proton. Did I do all the way? Maximum parabolic level for Proton, 16 cents. There we go. 16 cents for Proton. Hey, I promise, guys, I'm gonna get better. We're gonna figure this out. Jerome is coming soon. Let's take a look. Nothing yet. Just let me know in the chat when he starts walking up, okay? And I'll crank out like one more. We'll do one more and then we'll check it. VAI. You guys love VAI. One more and then we'll check. But I'll be live streaming for a few hours. Don't forget about refinance, mate. I got you, brother. It's probably going to be a minute, but I'm going to be on here for hours, and this whole thing will be on here on YouTube as well. So fear not. Automatic rally, 36 cents for VAI. The next level, huge cluster of trading up here, probably around 59 cents. If she just wants to retrace, you're looking at $1.55. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic, 2025, $2.18. I'm sorry. If she wants to go absolutely parabolic, $11.27. Jeez Louise. All right, we'll crank out some more. Oh, here he comes. There you go. Oh, shit. The fuck?
Longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households, businesses, and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. But that's not grounds for complacency. Although inflation has moderated recently, it remains too high. The longer the current bout of high inflation continues, the greater the chance that expectations of higher inflation will become entrenched. The Fed's monetary policy actions are guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant hardship as it erodes purchasing power, especially for those least able to meet the higher costs of essentials, like food, housing, and transportation. We are highly attentive to the risks that inflation poses to both sides of our mandate, and we are strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% objective. At today's meeting, the committee raised the target range for the federal funds rate by 25 basis points, bringing the target range to 4.5 to 4.75%. And we are continuing the process of significantly reducing the size of our balance sheet. With today's action, we have raised interest rates by 4.5 percentage points over the past year. We continue to anticipate that ongoing increases in the target range for the federal funds rate will be appropriate in order to attain a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive to return inflation to 2% over time. We are seeing the effects of our policy actions on demand in the most interest-sensitive sectors of the economy, particularly housing. It will take time, however, for the full effects of monetary restraint to be realized, especially on inflation. In light of the cumulative tightening of monetary policy and the lags with which monetary policy affects economic activity and inflation, the committee decided to raise interest rates by 25 basis points today, continuing the step down from last year's rapid pace of increases. Shifting to a slower pace will better allow the committee to assess the economy's progress toward our goals as we determine the extent of future increases that will be required to attain a sufficiently restrictive stance. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting, taking into account the totality of incoming data and their implications for the outlook for economic activity and inflation. We have been taking forceful steps to moderate demand so that it comes into better alignment with supply. Our overarching focus is using our tools to bring inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Reducing inflation is likely to require a period of below-trend growth and some softening of labor market conditions. Restoring price stability is essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer run. The historical record cautions strongly against prematurely loosening policy. We will stay the course until the job is done. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Chris Rugaber, Associated Press. Thank you for doing this. As you know, financial conditions have loosened since the fall, with bond yields falling, which has also brought down mortgage rates, and the stock market posted a solid gain in January. Does that make your job of combating inflation harder, and could you see lifting rates higher than you otherwise would to offset the increase in, or to offset the easing of financial conditions?
So it is important that overall financial conditions continue to reflect the policy restraint that we're putting in place in order to bring inflation down to 2%. And of course, financial conditions have tightened very significantly over the past year. I would say that our focus is not on short-term moves, but on sustained changes to broader financial conditions. And it is our judgment that we're not yet at a sufficiently restrictive policy stance, which is why we say that we expect ongoing hikes will be appropriate. Of course, many things affect financial conditions, not just our policy. And we will take into account overall financial conditions along with many other factors as we set policy.
Can you guys hear on
Hi, Chair
YouTube?
Powell. Thank you for taking my questions. Rachel Siegel from the Washington Post. Over the last quarter, we've seen a deceleration in prices, in wages, and a fall in consumer spending, all while the unemployment rate has been able to stay at a historic low. Does this at all change your view of how much the unemployment rate would need to go up, if at all, to see inflation come down to the levels you're looking for?
So I would say it is a good thing that the disinflation that we have seen so far has not come at the expense of a weaker labor market. But I would also say that disinflationary process that you now see underway is really at an early stage. What you see is really in the goods sector, you see inflation now coming down because supply chains have been fixed, demand is shifting back to services, and shortages have been abated. So you see that in the housing services sector, we expect inflation to continue moving up for a while, but then to come down, assuming that new leases continue to be lower. So in those two sectors, you've got a good
That's
story.
a pretty bold assumption.
The issue is that we have a large sector called non-housing service, core non-housing services, where we don't see disinflation yet. But I would say that so far, what we see is progress, but without any weakening in labor market conditions.
Has your
Go ahead.
Has your expectation for where the unemployment rate might go changed since December?
You know, we're going to write down new forecasts at the March meeting, and we'll see at that time. I will say that it is gratifying to see the disinflationary process now getting underway, and we continue to get strong labor market data. But you know, we'll update those forecasts in March.
Hi, Chair Powell. Neil Irwin with Axios. You and some of your colleagues have emphasized the possibility that job openings could come down and that that would let some of the air out of the labor market without major job losses. We saw the opposite in the December JOLTS this morning, job openings actually rising. That also has coincided with slowdown in wage inflation. Do you believe that openings are an important indicator to be studying to understand where the labor market is and where wage inflation might be heading?
So you're right about the data, of course. What we've seen average hourly earnings and now the employment cost index abating a little bit, still off of their highs of 6 months ago and more, but still at levels that are fairly elevated. The job openings number in JOLTS has been quite volatile recently, and I did see that it moved back up this morning. I do think that it's probably an important indicator. The ratio, I guess, is back up to 1.9 job openings to unemployed people who are looking for work. So it's an indicator, but nonetheless, you're right. We do see wages moving down. If you look across the rest of the labor market, you still see very high payroll job creation, and quits are still at an elevated level. So by many indicators, the job market is still very strong.
Oh, God.
Thank you. Colby Smith with the Financial Times. Given the economic data since the December meeting, is the trajectory for the Fed funds rate in the most recent SEP still the best guidepost for the policy path forward, or does ongoing now mean more than 2 rate rises now?
So you're right. At the December meeting, we all wrote down our best estimates of what we thought the ultimate level would be, and that's obviously back in December, and the median for that was between 5 and 5.25%. At the March meeting, we're going to update those assessments. We did not update them today. We did, however, continue to say that we believe ongoing rate hikes will be appropriate to attain.
Aaron, they're asking him questions about the 0.25 basis point rate hike.
2%. We think we've covered a lot of ground, and financial conditions have certainly tightened. And I would say we still think there's work to do there. We haven't made a decision on exactly where that will be. I think we're going to be looking carefully at the incoming data between now and the March meeting and then the May meeting. I don't feel a lot of certainty about where that will be. It could certainly be higher than we're writing down right now. If we come to the view that we need to write down
2.5 is normal.
to
0.25 is
rates up
normal.
beyond what we said in December.
It's
we would
actually
certainly
like
do that.
very,
At
very
the
low
same time,
compared
if the
to
data
what it's
come
been.
in the other direction,
Because
then
they
we'll
were doing
make data-driven
0.75 all of
decisions
last year, and they
come
also
later,
did
of course.
0.5
Quick follow-up. How
the
are you
time
viewing
before
the
this.
balance of this between those 2 options?
So
of,
0.25
the
is
right
pretty
to
low
maybe
compared to where
fall
we've
short of
been.
that or going beyond that level?
I guess I would say it this way. I continue to think that it's very difficult to manage the risk of doing too little and finding out in 6 or 12 months that we actually were close but didn't get the job done, and inflation springs back and we have to go back in. And now
It's in the right direction. All right, let me bring this down a little bit. I'm gonna say why this is important, you guys. All right, when it comes to money especially. Basically, crypto and the stock market, they are equities. I know people like to say that that Bitcoin or crypto as a hedge against inflation, but in reality, it's an equity, just like the stock market, and it trades with the stock market. And so, really, all you need to know, the only thing that makes crypto go parabolic is if the stock market is going parabolic. And the only thing that makes the stock market go parabolic is the money printer on or is the money printer off? And so what you're seeing is they were very, very strict and they're loosening. And when they start to reverse rates, you're going to see the markets pumping. But markets are forward looking. Okay, so they see this stuff coming from a mile away. So they kind of they hedge their bets on the future, not necessarily what's right now. And so what you're seeing is in the future, they're going to reverse this.
I think that we've really got this. We need to see our goal, of course, is to bring inflation down. And how do we get that done? There are many, many factors driving inflation in that sector. And they should be coming into play to have inflation, the disinflationary process begin in that sector. But so far, we don't see that. And I think until we do, we see ourselves as having a lot of work left to do.
Howard Schneider with Reuters, and thanks as usual. So I just wanted to connect a couple dots here. The statement made a number of changes that seem to be saying things are getting better. You're saying inflation has eased. That's new. You've taken out references to the war in Ukraine as causing price increases. You've taken out references to the pandemic. You've eliminated all the reasons that you said prices were being driven higher. Yet that's not mapping to any change in how you describe policy. We still have ongoing increases to come. So I'm wondering, why is that the case? And does it have more to do with uncertainty around the outlook or more to do with you not wanting to give a very overeager market a reason to get ahead of itself and overreact?
So I guess I would say it this way. We can now say, I think, for the first time, that the disinflationary process has started. We can see that, and we see it really in goods prices so far. Goods prices is a big sector. This is what we thought would happen since the very beginning, and now here it is actually happening, and for the reasons we thought. It's supply chains, it's shortages, and it's demand revolving back towards services. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. But that's, around a quarter of the PCE price index, core PCE price index. So the second sector is housing services, and that's driven by very different things. And we, as I mentioned, with housing services, we
Says small pump.
and other forecasters expect that measured inflation will continue moving up.
Let's see what the markets are doing.
But will then come down, assuming that new leases continue to be soft.
All right, so
And we
let's
do
look at the
expect that.
biggest
So we think that
changers.
that's sort of in the pipeline. And we actually see disinflation in the goods sector, and we see it in the pipeline for two sectors that amount to a little less than half. So this is good, and we note that when we say inflation is coming down. This is good. We expect to see that disinflation process will be seen, we hope soon, in the core goods ex-housing, the core services ex-housing sector that I talked about. We don't see it yet. It's 7 or 8 different kinds of services. Not all of them are the same. And, we have a sense of what's going on in each of those different
Safe Moon up
subsections.
20% right now. Hex up 13%.
Probably the biggest part of it, probably 60% of that.
H-bar up 7%.
Research would show is sensitive to slack in the economy. And so the labor market will probably be important. Some of the other ones, the labor market's not going to be important. Many other factors will drive it. In any case, we don't see disinflation.
Holy, this is on the 5 minutes, you
We
guys.
need to see that. It's the majority of the core PCE index, which is the thing that we think is the best predictor of.
Hold on, my
PCE, which
camera's
is our
messed up.
mandate. So it's not that we're neither optimistic nor pessimistic. We're just telling you that we don't see inflation moving down yet in that large sector. I think we will fairly soon, but we don't see it yet. Until we do, I think we see ourselves, we got to be honest with ourselves, we see ourselves as having perhaps we'll see more persistent inflation in that sector, which will take longer to get down. And we're just going to have to complete the job. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Nick Timmeros, the Wall Street Journal. Chair Powell, you observed several years ago that we learned we can have a low unemployment rate without above target inflation, and we have learned lately that inflation can come down from its uncomfortably high level despite a historically low unemployment rate. Given that, and given how much you did over the last year, why do you think further rate increases are needed? Why not stop here and see what transpires in the coming months before raising rates again?
So we've raised rates 4.5 percentage points, and we're talking about a couple of more rate hikes to get to that level we think is appropriately restrictive. And why do we think that's probably necessary? We think because inflation is still running very hot. We're, of course, taking into account long and
My
lagged
phone just
lags,
died, guys,
thinking about
so
that.
I gotta let it come back on.
The story we're telling
You get
about
my
inflation
camera again
is,
on
to
TikTok.
ourselves, and the way we understand it is basically the three things that I've just gone through a couple times. And again, we don't see it affecting the services sector ex housing yet. But I mean, I think our assessment is that we're not very far from that level. We don't know that, though. We don't know that. So I think we're living in a world of significant uncertainty. I would look across the spectrum of rates and see that real rates are now positive, right by an appropriate set of measures, are positive across the yield curve. I think policy is restrictive. We're trying to make a fine judgment about how much is restrictive enough. That's all. And we're going to, that's why we're slowing down to 25 basis points. We're going to be carefully watching the economy and watching inflation and watching the progress of the disinflationary process.
Did you or your colleagues discuss the conditions for a pause at this meeting this week?
Well, you'll see the minutes will come out in 3 weeks, and we'll give you a lot of detail.
Oh my God.
We spent a lot of time talking about the path ahead, and
Yeah, it's up. It's up right now, guys. But this isn't like.
I wouldn't want to start
It's
to drive.
just expect volatility. It would not shock me at all if we close in the red, or if tomorrow we're in the red, or if we just pump all the way out of here. But look at that. That's interesting, though, on the
Chair
5-minute
Powell,
chart.
I wanted to ask about the debt ceiling.
Um,
Given that we've now hit up against it,
but
I was wondering if
volatility
the
around the Fed
will
meeting.
Fed
Expect
do
that.
whatever the Treasury directs
Expect it to
as
settle
relates
down
making
after about
payments
a
as the
week or
fiscal
so.
agent, or will it do its own analysis of any legal constraints?
So your question is, would we say your question again?
Will the Fed do what Treasury directs as it relates to making payments, or will it do its own analysis of any legal constraints?
So you're really asking about, you're asking about prioritization, in effect, is what
Yes,
you're, okay.
yes.
So I feel like I have to say this. There's only one way forward here, and that is for Congress to raise the debt ceiling so that the United States government can pay all of its obligations when due. And any deviations from that path would be highly risky, and that no one should assume that the Fed can protect the economy from the consequences of failing to act in a timely manner. In terms of our relationship with the Treasury, we are their fiscal agent, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Are you actively doing any planning of what might happen in the event that that would happen?
I'm just going to leave it at that. This is a matter that's to be resolved between, it's really Congress's job to raise the debt ceiling, and I gather there are discussions happening, but they don't involve us. We're not involved in those discussions, so we're the fiscal agent.
Gina, and then Steve. Gina Smilik from the New York Times. Thanks for taking our questions. I wonder, was there any discussion today of the possibility of pausing rate increases and then restarting them? Lori Logan from the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas seemed to suggest that that would be a possibility in a recent speech, and I wonder if that view is broadly shared on the committee.
So the committee, obviously, did not see this as a time to pause. We judged that the appropriate thing to do at this meeting was to raise the federal funds rate by 25 basis points, and we said that we continue to anticipate that ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate in order to attain that stance of sufficiently restrictive monetary policy that will bring inflation.
I don't think I'm even lagging anymore.
That's the judgment that we made. We're gonna write down new forecasts in March, and we'll certainly be looking at the incoming data as everyone else will.
Sorry, I should have been clear. I mean, would it be possible to take a meeting off, for example, and then resume? Could you, rather than just doing at every meeting a move, go a little bit more slowly, take some gaps in between moves?
I mean, I think this is not something that the committee is thinking about or exploring in any kind of detail. In principle, though, we used to do was go every other meeting, if you remember, 25 basis points, and that was considered a fast pace. So I think a lot of options are available, and I mean, you saw what the Bank of Canada did, and they left it that they're willing to raise rates. after pausing, but this is not something that the
Woo, Bitcoin's running.
Open Market Committee is, on the point of deciding right now.
I'm interested to see like how she's gonna close.
Steve Leisman, CNBC. Mr. Chairman, the SEP has the PCE inflation rate in 2023 at 3.1%. Meanwhile, the 3-month annualized PCE is 2.1%, and you've achieved this
Holy,
without going to
render is up
1%.
14% in the last
Rate, which
hour.
you
So
have
is
penciled in for
optimism. I
this
talked
year.
about optimism earlier.
And you've also achieved it without
Quant
the 1
up
percentage point
7%.
increase in the unemployment rate, which you have penciled in for this year. I'm wondering if you've considered the idea of whether or not your understanding of the inflation dynamic may be wrong, and it's possible to achieve these things without raising rates that high, and also without the surge in unemployment. And specifically, I wonder if you might comment on the speech given by Vice Chair Lael Brainerd, who said, to the extent that inputs other than wages may be responsible in part for important price increases for some non-housing services, an unwinding of these factors. In other words, it may not be wages, the idea that it may not require unemployment rising to get this sector of inflation under control. Thanks.
So a couple things. First, on the on the forecast, you're right. If you take very short-term
Rockets.
three-month, say, measures of PCE, core PCE inflation, they're quite low right now. But that's because
Mac Built
it's
said,
driven
nah,
by,
that's my bad.
significantly negative readings from goods inflation.
Oh,
Most
Gallo.
forecasters and would think that the significantly negative readings
Woo-hoo-hoo!
and that
Oh
goods
my
inflation
God.
will move up fairly soon, back up to its longer run trend of something around 0, something like that. So
You
a
love
lot
to
of
see it
forecasts
in
would
5
core
minutes,
PCE
10%.
go back up to 4% by the middle of the year, for example. So that's really where
Oh my
the sustainable
God.
level is more
Oh,
like at 4%.
geez.
So that would suggest there's
Oh,
there's more
jeez,
for it
Rick.
to do. You know, let's say inflation does come down much faster than we expect, which is possible. As I mentioned, you know, obviously our policy is data dependent. We would take that into account. In terms of the core non-housing services, as I mentioned earlier, it's a very diverse sector, 6 or 7 sectors, and so sectors that represent 55 or 60% of that subsectors of that sector we think are sensitive to slack in the economy, sensitive to the labor market in a way. But some of the other sectors are not. And for example, you know, financial services is a big sector. That's really not driven by labor markets, wages. So that's why I said there are a number of things that will affect. Take restaurants, right? So clearly labor is important for restaurants, but so are food prices. And, you know, transportation services is
How
gonna
much
be
is
driven
Gala?
by fuel prices, for example. So there are lots of things in that mix that will drive inflation.
Damn,
I would
she's
say
running.
Overall, though, my own view would be
5.4
that you're not going to have
cents.
a sustainable return to
Having a little
2%
pullback.
inflation in that
I could
sector
see a pullback back
without
into
a
the
better
close, you
balance in
guys.
the labor market. And
It wouldn't
I
shock
don't
me at
know
all.
what that will require in terms
This is why you're
of
not supposed to
increase
trade
in
the Fed.
employment, your
Looks like
question.
we're getting bounced off,
I do
rejected off of
think,
this level right
there are
here.
a number of dimensions through which the labor market can soften. And so far, we've got, as I mentioned, in goods, we have inflation
Yep,
moving down.
very
about
volatile
6%
around the
labor
Fed.
market. I think most
Always
forecasters would say
volatile around the
that
Fed.
unemployment will probably rise a bit from here, but I continue to think that there's a path to getting inflation back down to 2% without a really significant economic decline or a significant increase in unemployment. And that's because the setting we're in is quite different. The inflation that we originally got was very much a
Watching
collision
the
between
Fed meeting.
very strong demand and hard supply constraints, not something that you really have seen in prior business cycles. And so now we see goods inflation coming down for the reasons we thought, and we understand why housing inflation will come down, and I think a story will emerge on the non-housing services sector soon enough. But I think there's ongoing disinflation, and we don't yet see weakening in the labor market. So we'll have to see.
0.25, that's right.
Certainly possible. Yeah, absolutely, it's possible. You know, it's a question no one really knows. I think it's because this is not like the other business cycles in so many ways. It may well be that as that it will take more slowing than we expect, than I expect, to get inflation down to 2%. But I don't, that's not my base case. My base case is that the economy can return to 2% inflation without a really significant downturn or a really
0.25 is not only fine
I
for
think
us, you guys.
that's a possible
I'm gonna turn
outcome.
this down a little bit. You guys can read the
Many
subtitles if you want.
say it's not the most
But
likely
it's
outcome,
the
but I
it's
would say
the
there's a
initiation
really
of the
good
Fed pivot, which is the initiation of the next bull market. Because from 0.75, which was where we are, to 0.25, that is light years difference. The markets are very forward looking. So this is like relief rally coming very soon. I imagine they're going to do 0.25, 0.25, and then probably zero and stay zero for a little while, and then they're going to start pulling rates back. And when they start pulling rates back, minus 25, minus 50, you're going to see it's going to be rocking and rolling. That's your time to get your Lambo.
Very close to perhaps tipping it into the wrong place, which calls for more restraint on your part.
So I do think most forecasts and my own assessment would be that growth will continue, positive growth will continue, but at a subdued pace, as it did last year. We had growth of GDP growth of 1%.
That's cap.
So final sales growth, which you think is
That's cap, my boy. On God, fam.
most forecasts and so my assessment would be that growth will continue.
Man.
At a fairly subdued.
Woo-wee.
There are other factors, though, that need to be considered. You will have seen that
2 months from now, Aaron,
is
they'll have a meeting probably a month from now, and then the next announcement is, I believe, 2 months from now.
very, very strong, and that's
It'll probably again be 0.25 again.
As inflation does come down, sentiment will improve. You also, state and local governments are really flush these days with money, and many of them are considering tax cuts or even sending checks.
They will
So
print dollars
that's
when they
gonna support-
take
they're also spending
4 years,
a
then
lot of
problems are
spending
coming.
in
Yeah,
the
that's right.
pipeline,
This is a
private and public,
go out, go,
to
go.
support economic activity.
Yep, this is a can kicking down the road issue. This is why it's important to have real assets. Gold, silver, land, things that are finite, crypto. You want finite assets because they print money every single day. Even when they're tightening, they're still printing. Dollar cost average. Think about investing $5,000. What do you think? Listen, if I had $5,000, I would take that $5,000 and I would spread it up over 10 different weeks. Thank you for the share. Yeah, you guys share this out, like this stream. If I had $5,000, I would break it up over 10 different weeks, and I would dollar cost average into my top 5 projects. That's how I would do $5,000. You don't want to just ape into the market, because if you just get in the habit of dollar cost averaging, that is the tried and true way.
March meeting, we'll have 2 more employment reports, 2 more CPI reports, and we'll be looking at those carefully, as all of us will, and we'll be asking
look at Algo.
ourselves, what are they telling us? And soon after that, we'll have another ECI wage report, which, as you know, is a report that we like because it's
Jesus.
composition and it's very complete.
Look, this is a liquidity shakeout right here, because I bet a lot of people got stopped out right here. They're like, I had my, well, I didn't have a trade on this, but I had this marked out as a potential, range. So people probably have their stop losses set right here, and then boom, they get stopped out before going up and away. This is why you don't trade the Fed.
Evidence comes in, it's going to be reflected in our assessment of the outlook, and that will be reflected in our policy over time. But I will say, though,
My guy.
it is our job to restore price stability and achieve 2% inflation for the benefit of the American public. We're not
Good place to take a little bit off the table, if you ask me.
Fine job. It's a great job. I did that job for years, but in one form or another. But we have to deliver that, and so we are.
My guy bought 150,000 algo down here.
Because we think it has benefits that support economic activity and benefit the public for many, many years.
At one point, you were up 50% on that. Let's go.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Fed Chairman, for taking the questions. So you've talked about we had solid job growth. Edward Lawrence from Fox Business, by the way. We had solid job growth, a slight falling in the increase in consumer spending. It seems so far it's been relatively mild from the economy to go from a 9.1% CPI inflation to 6.5% CPI inflation. Is the hard part yet to come to go from 6.5 to 2?
I don't think we know, honestly. You know, so we, of course, expected goods inflation to start coming down by the end of 2021. And it didn't. It didn't come down all through 22. And now it's coming down, and it's coming down pretty fast. So I would say this is not a standard.
All right, Matic. I already did Matic. $9.5. Yeah, let's get back into these. Let's get back into these price predictions. I'll leave this kind of playing in the ambient.
So I think,
but he's just saying like, oh, I don't know.
It's just harder to forecast.
We could go up or we could go down. Who knows? All right. That's what he's saying. So I'll leave that playing in the background. Let's get through these. Let's do some. I'll do some price predictions all the way up till the market close, and we'll see what the market close is looking like. Solana, I got you, brother. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you guys share this stream. All right. So we got. What was the refinance? Is next. Refinance. Then we got Cake, Saitama, and then Solana. Shiba.
But not quickly. And in that case, if the economy performs broadly in line with expectations, it will not be appropriate to cut rates.
Oh, we got
loosen policy this year. Of course, other people have forecasts with inflation coming down much faster. That's a different thing. You know, if that happens, if inflation comes down much faster, you know, then we'll be seeing that. And it will
Hook.
Into our thinking about policy.
All right.
Thank you, Chair Powell. Simon Rabinovich with The Economist. May I ask a further question about the language around ongoing increases? That, of course, implies at least 2 further rate rises. If you look at fund futures pricing, the implication is that you'll raise rates one more time and then pause. Are you concerned about that divergence, or do you think if everything breaks right, is that a plausible outcome?
All right, refinance, automatic rally, right here, $1. If she just wants to retrace, $5.50. Maximum retracement level of $7.77. I would take profit here, here, and here. If she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, you're looking at $39.50.
Some softening in the labor market, but not a recession. Not a recession. And we have inflation moving down, you know, into the somewhere in the mid 3s or maybe lower than that this year. We'll update.
QI.
That's what we thought in December.
I got you, brother.
Are past that. They show inflation coming.
Actually, I missed your one, so I'm going to go to that one now.
So we'll just have to see. And we have a different view, and a different view. It's a different forecast, really.
BTC, the Genesis.
I don't see us cutting rates this year if we get our outlook turns true. As I mentioned just now, if we do see inflation coming down much more quickly, that'll play into our policy setting, of course.
All right. Jesus Christ, I will be a multimillionaire. Take profit, my guy. And don't forget about Jesus Christ when you are.
This month is that the committee is no longer listing public health as among the data points you'll consider in assessing conditions. What should we make of this? The Federal Reserve no longer see the pandemic?
How do you decide on what percentages to take in crypto? It depends on the conviction of the particular project.
Well, that COVID is still out there.
VET. Hey, could you give me, Aaron? Could you give me the ticker on that?
Important role in our economy, and you know we've kept that statement in there.
All right. So automatic rally, you're looking at 4 cents on QI. Retracement level 17 cents. I would take profit here. 20 maximum retracement level 24 cents. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, $1.21. There we go.
It's an ongoing
VERI.
economic risk.
All right. So to answer your question, if it's a high conviction, each level is about 5 to 10%. If it's a low conviction, 25% or more. And especially when you start getting to the 0.5, 702, you start dollar cost averaging out pretty heavily. My rule.
I do. Yeah, I do. You don't see that yet, but the whole point is,
Oh.
once you see it, you have a serious problem.
Can you guys not see on
Indicates
YouTube?
That effectively, in people's decision making, inflation has become a.
All right, I'm gonna exit out of this then. Gonza, can you see the chart now? Yeah, he's pretty much saying much ado about nothing. I don't think we're gonna raise blah blah blah. We already saw what it was. We just wanted to make sure that there was no surprises. But my rule, no, you cannot. Okay. Hold, please. What about now? Can you see it now? You can see the charts? All right, cool. Bet. If it's a high conviction, even if it's a high conviction, my rule is anytime you have a 1x on the chart, so anytime you go up 100%, so let's say like to the automatic rally on this level, that's a freaking, even just to here. Say you got 189% X or 189% ROI. That would be a 2X. Anytime you have a 1X, you want to take a minimum of like 5 or 10% off the table. And if it's like a dog crap coin, you would want to go heavier. But if it's a high conviction, even like 5%, that's my rule. But I'm not a financial advisor. But that's what I do. Because what goes up must come down. What comes down must come up. That is the way. All right. So we got, did I do all of this one? Yeah, I did. Cool. Next is Solana, Shiba, Hook, BTC, VET, and Very after that. Bono says, I put in $1,500 on Gala at 38 cents. Is it smart to put in more now or should I wait? I always advocate for dollar cost averaging. Okay. Pick an amount. If you believe in, let's see, Cake. Oh, yeah. Cake was above that. You're right, my friend. Cake is next. If you believe in Gala long term, if this is a high conviction, I would say just buy a little bit every week, whether it's $10 a week, $100 a week, $1,000 a week. Everyone's situation is different, but buy a little bit every single week because there's 3 ways of capitulation in the market. And what capitulation means is how they shake you out so that you sell and they have low prices because they're trying to steal your money. There's 3 ways of capitulation. Capitulation, again, means they're forcing you or illusion of forcing you to sell when you don't want to. One way is with violent wicks to the downside. That's one way that people sell. One way is with boring sidewaysness, which is 90% of the market is just boring and sideways. That is your prime time to accumulate. When it is boring and sideways, that's when you want a heavy dollar cost average. Heavy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Thanks for all the advice. So, Bono, to answer your question, it depends on your conviction on it. If you believe in it long term, dollar cost average. That is the way. And if you dollar cost average, so right now your average price is 38 cents. Well, if you dollar cost average at 5 cents, 4 cents, 3 cents, 7 cents, whatever, you're going to get your 38-cent price, your average down to like 25 cents, and then it's going to be down to 20 cents and 15 cents, and it's going to be way easier for you to be in the green rather than waiting for it to go back up to 38 cents because, it might not. Who knows? All right, automatic rally on cake, $5.36. If she just wants to retrace, $22.50. Maximum, which again, 90% of all cryptocurrencies will not make new all-time highs. This is why I say these levels, because these are good levels to take 10, 20, 30% off the table. I got you, Saitama. I don't even know how to say it. 90% of all cryptocurrencies will not make new all-time highs. This is why I tell you guys these levels is a good place to take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% off the table. All right, if Cake wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, price prediction is $147. What's your take on Ali? I don't have one. I can look at the charts though if you want. I don't hold any Ali. That doesn't mean it's not good. I am not the Messiah. I am not I am not Satoshi Nakamoto. None of that. I'm not your guys' savior or nothing like that. I'm just a guy in his basement who likes financial freedom. That's it. Thanks for caking, bro. No problem. All right. Let's go on down the list here. Solana is next. A lot of people like Solana. Not me. Because I don't like that their network goes down all the time, but it has a huge community. So right now we're kind of probably in this range right here between $28, $15. This is going to be, it's going to fill out these wicks in my opinion. This is a good place. We escape in the matrix. That's right. You're not just in the matrix. You are the matrix. You're not just in the matrix. There's nothing to escape, my friend. You are the matrix. How's it feel, Neo? So we're going to be ranging in between here for a while, building support. This is a great place to dollar cost average if you like Solana. Okay. Because look, this is why I always advocate for dollar cost averaging. Look, not even the bottom, bro. Not even the bottom. Just this top of the bottom range here. She gave you 70 days to get a 1x. 70 days to get a 1x. What was the Fed announcement? 1K likes. Let's go. The Fed announcement was 0.25 basis point rate hike, which was as expected. Okay. All right. If Solana just wants to retrace, you're looking at $128, maximum retracement level of 179. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, you're looking at $901. Bought, sold at 13. My guy. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Next. Great content, brother. Keep it going. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. Which are those coins you speculate they could possibly surpass their all-time highs? My top 5, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, HBAR, QNT. That's my top 5. Because for me, it's not only about upside potential, but it's also about downside protection. First 3 rules of money. Rule number 1, do not lose money. Rule number 2 is see rule number 1. And rule number 3 is to see rule number 2. All right. Those are the first 3 rules of money. Hey, that's my top 5. Great minds think alike. Mac Builds has got the best the best scooter this side of the Mississippi. Are you on Twitter? I am at Gajewski. I don't really have a huge following at all over there, but that's me. So we did Solana. Did I finish Solana? I don't know. Parabolic level for Solana. $900. All right, Shiba is next. Shiba. So check it out. Like, this is why I always say dollar cost average, right? Dollar cost average in and dollar cost average out, especially at different levels. The 0.5, the 702, all that. My number one bag is XRP. Guess what? XRP didn't make a new all-time high. It went to the 702. Still holding my 30 billion Shiba. My guy. XRP listed on Sato Pro. Interesting. I buy my XRP on Uphold, and then I send it to my ledger. That's how I do it. All right, automatic rally for Shiba. This is why I don't like doing Shiba. All right, you guys ready? Automatic rally for Shiba is 0.0000017. 1776. You best believe by the 4th of July it's hitting that. So quad zero. Or is that 5? Quad zero. All right, quad zero. Automatic rally. Quad zero, 1776. We're hitting it on the 4th of July. You better believe it. All right. If she just wants to retrace, what's 90% of all cryptocurrencies are only going to retrace, quad zero, 4773. Maximum retracement level, quad zero, 643. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, 00030. You don't need to use Uphold to get XRP no more. Your keys, your crypto. That's right. I use the ledger. But I'll check that out though. I'm always learning, always growing. Hit me with Ali. I bought 50,000. Ali's on the list. You're after Saitama. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. All right, Hook is next. BTC, VET, VERI, Saitama, and then Ali after that. And I'm gonna live stream this until the market close. Let me make sure that we're good on TikTok. Sometimes she be on that bull crap. All right, cool. All right. Appreciate your time and assistance, bro. Hey, I appreciate you for supporting me. By the way, guys, I have one more member that's going to get exclusive access on TikTok. For just $2.99 a month, you'll have access to my portfolio percentage, buy, sell alerts, bump to the front of the line on these live streams, and more. So if you guys want to support me, support my work, support my art, that is how you can do that. For less than a cup of coffee. Actually, for 3 months of supporting your boy Ski, you can buy 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks. Hook. Captain Hook is next. All right, not a lot of data for Hook. Okay. You would like to see at least a year. This is December. This isn't even like a month of data. So I'm not going to be able to give a fair analysis on Hook. Sorry. If you have another coin, let me know. I don't want to just like say random stuff. BTC. All right. BTC is an interesting one because Bitcoin is the market. Whatever Bitcoin is doing, the market is doing. And there are some things that are different about Bitcoin that have never been. Okay. Tonic, I got you. Tonic, number one. Tonic. 400 days till the halving. That's right. All right. So there's some things that are different about Bitcoin that have never been. One thing, we're below the 200-week moving average, and we're well below it. And we've never been below it, ever. Ever. So that's one thing that's different. Also, we're about to get across the 200 crossing the 50, or the 50 crossing the 200, a death cross. So if that happens, that is different as well. That's never happened before either. I say all that to say, I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to get dethroned by XRP or by Ethereum, but I'm saying I'm open to the idea that Bitcoin only retraces. That being said, I will still give my levels. I would give that a 30% possibility and a 70% possibility in 2025. We go off and away into a new all-time high. All right? I'm just open to the idea. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're probably going to get rejected off this 200-week moving average at 25K. Come back test 21 to 19,000, 17,000, anywhere in there is perfectly a-okay in my opinion. The next level where it's like, okay, this is good. We start getting daily closes above 25K. Okay, you start getting daily body closes, not a wick, above 25K. There's thin air between 25K and 30K. And that would lead me to believe that the next move to the upside, which would be a relief rally to the 0.5 as high as the 702, is in commence. Okay. And for Bitcoin, the 0.5 is 40,000, the 702 is 50,000. And the question is, when Bitcoin goes to 40 to 50,000, what are the altcoins doing? That's the question that is remain to be seen. Okay. We don't know. But I will say, when Bitcoin retraced in the past, is a time when the altcoins go bonkers. Okay. Not saying that that's going to happen, but the past has said that that will happen. Now, 2025 parabolic level for Bitcoin, $188,000. Okay. 188,000 if she wants to make a new all-time high, which I'm open to the idea that she doesn't. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just open-minded to the idea that Bitcoin could get dethroned. Because it's just like the internet. When the internet came out, AOL was the king. Who the hell has AOL now? Not me. Quant, I got you, brother. Next, we got VET. Whoops. VET. Let me take a peek over here at my live stream on TikTok. Looks like we're A-okay. Still good. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button on TikTok. Make sure you guys are hitting that share. We got one more member available. All right. VET, automatic rally, 200-week moving average, 4 cents. The next level, huge cluster of trading back here at the 236. This would be a good place to de-risk a little bit at 7.7 cents. If VET just wants to retrace, you're looking at 14.5 cents. Maximum retracement level of 20 cents. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, my price prediction is 97 cents for VET. All right. Misael says, when do we short? When do we short? When the you short when you go to the gas station when you go to the gas station and regular people are talking about how rich they're going to be on crypto. When your grandma starts asking you, where can I buy some Shiba? Where do you buy Shiba, little Jimmy? Where can I get me some Shiba? That's your time to short. Okay. Not financial advice. Make sure you hit your stop losses. You put in your stop losses. That's when you short. Not right now. Okay. Barry is next. After that, we got Saitama, Ali, Tonic, and Quant. Little Jimmy, where can you buy some of this doggy coin? I went to the pet store. They said they didn't have any. When the Pelps buy in, that's actually a good signal. Yeah, when celebrities start promoting nonsense on YouTube and Twitter and all this, their NFTs and whatever, that's when you want to go ahead and get your shorts ready. We're probably looking at 2026 before that happens. We're probably going to be mostly sideways in 2023. We're probably going to have a retracement on Bitcoin, but ultimately we're going to come back before going off and away again. But if you put all that together, we're just going to be sideways in 2023. 2024, it's going to start getting fun again. 2025, it's going to get parabolic, euphoric. 2026, same thing. Start over. Time to short. All right. If she just wants to retrace, you're looking at $114 maximum retracement level. Again, 90% of all cryptocurrencies are only going to retrace. They will not make new all-time highs. $157. Make sure you guys are taking profit. Don't try to be the guy to catch the Lambo wick top. The Lambo wick top for Very is $753. Who's going to catch it? I hope it's you. But make sure you take profit in case. All right, because you're going to notice Saitama. You're going to notice the next bull run, all these content creators are going to be talking about how rich we're going to be, but no one gets rich unless you take profit. That's the part that they don't tell you about. You got to take some profit. All right, Saitama. Not a lot of data for this thing. My name is Lambo Wick. What can I do you for? My name's Lambo Wick. All right, I'm going to try, but again, not a lot of data on this thing. Not enough to get a fair price prediction, I would say. We're bounced off the 702, though. Coming back to the 382. This is going to be a very conservative estimate. Okay, so it could absolutely go way higher than this, but this is conservative. 1.4 cents. Which is still another 5x. But yeah, like I said, not a lot of data on this thing. This thing didn't really have a true bear market. So it's kind of hard to estimate where we're going to be heading for that one. All-time high was 17 cents. Maybe I got the wrong chart. Let's see. I mean, yeah, if you want to count that Lambo wick. But the body of this same candle, this is on the daily, by the way, is at 0.006, not even 1 cent. So half of a penny was the all-time high, according to this. But I mean, I don't count stuff like this. This is an outlier. This isn't like, I mean, if you did, like, sure. I don't count this stuff because I'm not interested in being the guy on the hour, on the minute that catches this. Because there's going to be one person that catches this Lambo wick right here. I hope it's you, but probably not. I'm more interested in securing the bag. But if you want to catch the Lambo wick, it would be 66 cents. But I don't count stuff like this. This isn't like, it didn't live here. It wasn't even here for a day. This was like an hour. Hold on. All right. Ali is next. Hopefully you get your Lambo. What color is your Bugatti? All right. My man said, I forget, 5,000 Ali, right? Hit me with Ali. I bought 5,000. Okay. Consolidating around the 236 here. You'd like to see a good bit of support being built. Hopefully, this is why I advocate for dollar cost averaging, guys. See what I mean? Sand, I got you. Like, not even the bottom, but just this range right here. She gave you 250 days. 250 days to get this price before she gave you a 1x. This is what you like. This is a blessing from the crypto gods. This boring and down and sideways is a blessing. Okay, this is why I always advocate for dollar cost averaging. Because when this happens, there's no memos that are put out. Okay, there's no warnings. There's no, all right, guys, are we ready to get our Lambos? Be here at 07 if you want to get your Lambo. No, none of that. You have to dollar cost average. All right. If she just wants to retrace, you're looking at 6.9 cents. Maximum retracement level of 9.6 cents. Yin and yang, I would take profit here, here, and here. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, you're looking at 48 cents. All right. Chris says sand. And Job says Gala and H-bar. I already did both of those. But we'll look at Gala again. I'll just tell you, H-bar, I'll be dollar cost averaging heavily out between $1 and $2. $2 is the maximum parabolic level. Were you in the military? I was. All right. Tonic. This is just a pair. That's what's up. Hey, man. The biggest blessing that the military will give you is the VA loan. Every duty, if you want to be a millionaire, this is how you become a millionaire if you're in the military. Every duty station you go to, buy a new house. Keep your house as an Airbnb or as a rental property. You can acquire 10 properties off that VA loan and not put $1 down other than inspections. And like I bought my first house with like $600. Ski, what's up, homie? I need a market pullback. When will it happen? Probably tomorrow, actually. I tell you what's up. The market is up. Listed for rent today, my man. Keep doing that. When the markets come down, when they get your interest rates, there's a good book called Burr, Buy, Rehab, Rent, Refinance, Repeat. There's a whole podcast 2 hours long going over that strategy. And with the military, the VA, you can do a 90% cash out refinance, almost no questions asked. Okay. So real estate, that is the biggest cheat code to life. And the biggest benefit for the military, in my opinion, the VA loan. Dala, the market is up, my man. That's what's up. All right. Tonic. I couldn't find tonic. QNT. Mac Built says, everybody smash that like button. Wait. I got you guys. I got you. Huh. Psych. Oh, here we go. Smash that like button. All right. Enough of that. QNT is in my top 3. QNT is in my top 5. QNT has been the strongest performer this bear market, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, according to the charts. Video evidence, documented on YouTube, on TikTok, everywhere. $48 for Quant is a steal. And then what we had a nice little 2.5x to the top. Almost a 4x in the bear market, my guys. I put a big play here at Quant at $48 average cost, and I sold most of it at $200. Please, what about Jasmine? I got you next because I couldn't find your tonic. I got you. Devin, do you expect BLK Swan event coming months? I think it's going to be in the fall. Gonzo says, question. What's your question? Answer. Daily double. I think it's going to be in the fall around the eclipse, October time. I think we're going to have a rally. We're going to have a rally up into May. Sell in May, walk away. That's the biggest saying in the stock market. Sell in May, walk away. We're going to rally into May. And then in September, October, November, we're going to have a black swan. I missed that QT waiting for a pullback. Pullback, you're probably looking at 130 for a pullback. Baby Doze, what do you think of that project? What do I think, or what is my price prediction? I think I'm not against gambling. I'm not against it, but I don't put it as the same thing as like buying QT or HBAR or something like that. I think you can make a lot of money, but it's not the same thing. 130, it looks like it's pulling back right now, actually. 130 would be your next like level. Now, if Quant just wants to retrace $272, maximum retracement level $300, Jesus. And if Quant wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, price prediction is $1,400. Okay? $1,400. Big picture, I think Quant over the next decade could go over 10,000. Gonzo on YouTube says, if I had a few $1,000s, so you can't go on Bitcoin or ETH, besides XRP, HBAR, Quant, which coins would you belt on? either big or low market cap. Which ones? All right. If you had a few $1,000s, I would dollar cost average. Let's say you had 3. So a few is 3, right? A few $1,000s, I would dollar cost average. Get in the habit of dollar cost averaging. So over maybe like 5-10 weeks, you want to separate that out 10-20% each time. Get in the habit of buying, especially in the bear market. You want to be buying top 5, top 10 projects because those are going to be the ones that move first. And then in the bull market, you can take some of those profits and speculate on some other stuff. But my top 5 is Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, QNT, and HBAR. And if you want to go top 10, Algo, Link, Matic. And then I'm biased on a couple others, but if you want my low market cap gem, it's going to be Sauce from Saucer Swap. Huge fan of Saucer Swap. I have a whole video playlist on YouTube, how to set that up, how to get APY. XLM, you could put that in there too. Sauce is my low market cap gem that could 50 or 100x. And Flux is another low market cap gem. Have you done Aave? I have not. The king of nothing. What's up, my guy? Put the diamond in the chat. Is this your king? I got you. You're after Gala. So next we have Sand, Gala, and then oh no, we got Jasmine yet next. Sorry. I want to forget about. Are you buying sauce or just staking it from farming? That's right. I'm just taking my rewards from HBAR. I'm not actually buying it. I'm just getting it passively. Because for me, like I said, what I do in the bear market is I focus on the top 5, top 10 projects. Because that is your downside protection. Again, first 3 rules of money. Don't lose money. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, don't lose money. Rule number 3, see rule number 2 and 1. Okay? So downside protection, especially in the bear market. Those are also going to be the first ones to move. So that's where I'm putting most of my energy is in my top 5, top 10 projects. If I want to speculate on something, it's going to be, 5 or 10% or whatever. Nothing, or not even, Jesus, like 1 or 2%. But 80% of my portfolio is going to be in major projects. Where do I think sauce will go? There's literally no chart data at all, like literally 0. So I can't say, but what I can say is it does the same exact thing as Uniswap for Ethereum. That is what Saucer Swap is for HBAR, and it has the same supply, 1 billion. Currently, it's at 3 cents, so I think $1 would not shock me at all. But there's no chart data at all for me. That's just pure 100% speculation. All right, Jasmine, automatic rally. You're looking at 1.6 cents. Again, like when you guys see this, depths of despair, sideways boringness, not even the bottom of Jasmine, just this range right here. She gave you 300 days to get 008, and up to the automatic rally is a 1x. Jasmine gave you 300 days to dollar cost average. This is why I always say dollar cost average, dollar cost average, dollar cost average. This is how they shake you out of the market. They shake you out of the market with moves like this, violent moves to the downside. This is how they shake you out. And they shake you out like this, just boring sideways and down. That is when you want to be buying. I'm not saying that you should buy Jasmine, but I'm saying if you believe in Jasmine, when it's boring and sideways, that's when you want to be accumulating. All right. If she just wants to retrace, which 90% of all cryptocurrencies will only retrace, they will not make new all-time highs. 9 cents. Maximum retracement level, 13 cents. I would definitely take profit here, you guys. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, the Lambo Wick, 67 cents. Jasmine going the wrong way. This is the right way to be accumulating. This makes me excited. This is a gift from the crypto gods. When you see down, boring, and sideways for 300 days, they gave you the chances. And I don't know. I don't hold Jasmine. I don't know anything about Jasmine, but this is a gift if you believe in Jasmine. All right, let me make sure, take a quick peek on TikTok, make sure we're still good. Looks like we are. I don't know why I still have my headphones on. I'm not listening to the Fed meeting anymore. Do you think XRP makes new all-time high after lawsuit case if they win before bull run? When they win, I've followed the case. Listen, guys, they have not won a single point of arguing. Like literally, XRP, Ripple rather, has won every single case of every single argument. Okay? That'd be like I'm playing a game of basketball. My opponent scores 50 points and I score 0. The game's not over. However, we can look at the scoreboard and know that they have won every single point. So when they win, it's possible. It could. Typically, though, XRP moves with the rest of the market. So when Bitcoin is making new all-time highs, that is typically when XRP does. So 2023, it's possible. If Bitcoin goes on a relief rally, XRP makes new all-time highs. That's possible. And it could be in 2025. Either way, I have my price levels. That's where I'll be getting out. Regardless, especially if Bitcoin starts to roll back over. Did I do? Okay. Next coin. Do you have library token? I don't. Again, same thing for me, guys. I focus heavily on my top 5, top 10 projects in the bear market. I'm not against library, but again, just in the bear market, I focus heavily on the top projects. Sand. The Sandbox automatic rally, 1.27 cents. I would take profit here. Same thing, guys. Look at this. This is a gift. Do you have a meme play? Not currently. I'll probably, after the Black Swan, I'll probably accumulate some Doge. But right now, no, I don't. Doge is usually the first meme mover. Not that it will always be, but it's usually the first. All right. If Sand just wants to retrace $4.41, maximum retracement level of $6. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, price prediction for Sand is $29.69. Stick to the basics. Dollar cost average, the fundamentals are the fundamentals, regardless of what market you're in, whether it's silver, whether it's real estate, it literally does not matter. The fundamentals are the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are what will make you the most money over time. The most money over time is investing in real projects, dollar cost averaging, and taking profit. It's boring. It's not sexy. You're not catching the Lambo Wick, but guess what? I don't care about getting rich quick. I care about getting rich eventually. I care about legacy, my family, setting up generational wealth for that. That is what I'm on. Okay. But that's just me. Everyone has their own investment thesis, and that's what I want to, teach you guys. Like, rely on yourself. I don't want to be your end all be all. I said it, so that's what it is. No. I want to teach you guys stuff, and then you can come up with your own thesis. All right, automatic rally getting pretty close to it on 6.3 cents for Gala. If Gala just wants to retrace, you're looking at 42 cents, excuse me. Maximum retracement level for Gala would be 59 cents. I would take profit here for sure, and at the 42 cents as well. If Gala wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, $3. All right, looks like we're getting pretty close to the market close. I think it closes at 4, right? 4 Eastern. So we'll do a few minutes after the market close. Let's take a peek at what the market's looking like into the close. On the 5-minute, pretty red, but like what's it on the hour, still pretty damn green. Optimism is up 20% on the day. Holy shit. You love to see it. Hold on, guys. 10 seconds. All right. Make sure I didn't miss nobody on YouTube. Nope. Lots of bears died today. Rest in peace to all the bears. Let's have a moment of silence for all the bears that got riggedy wrecked. All right. Let's see. What was the AR? I got you. AR is next. A to the R. Automatic rally of $14.64. If she just wants to retrace, you're looking at $46. I would take profit here, guys. Maximum retracement level of $63. Again, I would take profit here. And if she wants to go absolutely parabolic in 2025, price prediction is $300. The Lambo Wickeroni. 300. All right. So we're getting pretty close to the market close here. We got like 3 minutes. So we'll see what she's doing into the close. Make sure we're good on TikTok. All right. What time is it there? 3 o'clock. I'm on Central Time. Is that a car alarm? No. That is how I wake up from my slumbers. That's my alarm to be done working. All right, let's put this on the 5-minute. See what she's doing into the close here. Let's go on the 5-minute here to Bitcoin. Pullback from the Fed here. 180, 1.8% up right now for Bitcoin. So let's see what she does into the close. Looks like that's about it. That's all she wrote. Let's take a look at gold is up 1.3% into the close. Netflix is up. Everything is up. Expect a pullback, Jake. Like, things don't just go up in a straight line. It would not shock me at all tomorrow if we have a pullback back to this level right here. It would not shock me at all. It wouldn't shock me if it keeps going either. But volatility is to be expected for the next few days. Not a good time to be trading, in my opinion. Just dollar cost average, your regular dollar cost average. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I've been online for a long time, since like 12:30. So not too bad. 3-hour live stream, you know. I'll be on here tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna try to get the close again. So get your coins ready for tomorrow. We got one more member available. So if you guys want to do that, help support me, that'd be great. But that's it for this time, you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. Love this live, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, hit the like. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out. All right. So we're still live on YouTube. And I'm about to end this as well. Uh-oh. I don't even know how to stop it.